Hey folks, Mel the Train Tutor back in the studio and back with, well, it's the Monthly Mamble. It's a new sort of one. I used to do these ages ago. Yeah, not called Mambles, it's sort of a melon ramble, but I used to do the sort of channel chats and that sort of stuff, and it's been a while and I want to get back into them. Now, it's only going to be a monthly thing. It'll be a video first Thursday of the month, hopefully. Yeah, and just telling you what's going on and what I'm working on and, you know, that sort of stuff. The idea being that so you know what's coming up and what to expect and when there's live shows and if I'm going to be disappearing for a week or anything like that, as I do. Wet the whistle. Yeah, so let's catch up. Why? I am back from a bit of a break. Been up in the woods camping, yeah, with the kids for a couple of days. And really good. Had an absolute blast. Visited castles. Yeah, went to the seaside. Yeah, and just hung with the kids, you know what I mean, around the campfire. It was brilliant. And it's really relaxed me. It's put me in a really good mood and start fresh, which is quite important because last month was supposed to be the channel starting afresh, you know, because for those of you who haven't followed along who haven't been around the channel for a long time, yeah, I've had a lot of commissions sort of built up in the background that I've had commitments I've had to do. And pretty much start of last month, yeah, when I finished the Fabled Realms board, that was the point where pretty much done my major commissions. I've still got a couple of little pieces and a few little things outstanding, a couple of little jobs to do for people, but nothing that's going to take me away from the channel. Yeah, so last month was very much about, right, let's get stuck in, and then we didn't. Yeah, the main reason why we didn't was because it was the first, before I wanted to get stuck in, what I wanted to do was just build a couple of quick shelves, and I started off building a couple of quick shelves and it turned into a massive studio revamp which took about a week and a half to do. But yeah, it's changed the studio into something that's far more functional for me going forward and far more productive. Would you like a tour? Come on. Well, this is my studio number 29, and if we take a little peek in, it's easier if we take a peek in. Right, come on. Okay, this is what I've essentially been working on. So, which way? We'll start at the desk. Yeah, so this is my desk, and I have spent a lot of time sort of putting together that top shelf. Yeah, essentially clearing off my desk space so, you know, I can put monitors and microphones and all that palaver around my desk and keep my desk clear for the actual filming. If we come a little bit closer, you can see, yeah, that's all my gubbins for my Burma build. Yeah, that might give you a little tip of what I'm working on in the minute. Yeah, a bit of Borges going on while I work. Yeah, there's my camera monitor. That's the first. I've got to get another one in because I'm now starting to get used to filming with two cameras. Yeah, and then that is my collection of useful tools in my mugs. And coming over here, yeah, we have my sort of supplies rack. Yeah, tubs at the top, tech after that. And we've got my paints and my fillers and that sort of stuff going down. We've got more fillers, glues, inks, paints mixed for airbrushing. Yeah, a little bit of airbrushing stuff down there. My scrap shelf there, which is all my little bits. And then my heavy goods down there. And then that is essentially my desk. I'm moving back here. Yeah, that is essentially my desk work area. Yeah, where all the desk work is done. Now, the reason I went for and built that there was because I was working on this side of the room. So if we go over, yeah, as you can see, I've got rid of a load of shelves, yeah, and I've made this sort of workbench, yeah, so I can put, when I'm doing work at the desk, I can put my cameras, I can put my laptops up there, yeah, so when you see me working from the bench, what you call it, from the actual workbench, working at the table, Mel's confusing his words today, then, you know, this is where all the cameras are. And it's handy because it's all right next to my major supplies as well. Then over there, that TV, one of the other studio holders was throwing it out. So I've got that, and that's where your comments appear. So I can read them in big writing while I'm working the bench. Yeah, and if I come up, you see all these shelves down here. I'm slowly filling these with, like, you know, tools and materials and stuff that I occasionally need, but not that often. Yeah, and then if I come around here, here's my super deep shelves. Now this was originally the only job I wanted to do, but I got carried away and I ended up doing like the entire studio. It took a week and a half, but well worth it. So what we got over here is essentially same plastic shelves, but I've doubled them up so they're over 2 foot deep, which essentially means I can get 2x2 boards on there. Yeah, and across the top I've made it nice and wide. Now there's still a little bit of work. I've still got a load of paints to sort out and a load of materials and stuff like that. As you can see, all sorts of gubbins around here. Absolutely tons of stuff. Yeah, so I've still got to go through all of that, yeah, and sort that out. But the hope is that when I get commissions in the future, I've now got storage space for them. Yeah, so I can put them up and carry on with the terrain work. Yeah, which is really important to me, because normally when I do my commissions, it stops me doing anything, all the terrain tutor stuff. So now, hopefully I've got a solution, and if I do get a big commission, I'm not chasing them, but if I do, I've got somewhere I can put them up, out of the way, and crack on with all my other stuff. Then if we come around here, yeah, we've got my display cabinet over there. I'll go show you in a second, guys. Yeah, and then we've got my Mr. Maker drawers, full of absolutely all sorts of crap and paints and absolutely all sorts of stuff. Yeah. I must be the only watchable artist in here that has a drawer called Basing that's full of skulls. Right, let's show you my quick, my Chindits quickly. There we go. So this is my display cabinet. It's slowly going to get filled. Yeah, but there are my Chindits. My Gurkhas, yeah, and then down below I've just got a couple of my jungle pieces. A little bit down below that I've got tanks and some extra models I need to sort out. I've got some buildings and stuff, and then my books at the bottom. Yeah, so that's the studio, guys. This is the realm of the terrain tutor. Right, there you go. Oh, I'll show you what's on the workbench. Yeah, as a Burma build over here. That's the stuff I finished in the last Burma build video. And this is the stuff that we're working on for the next Burma build video. And that's me liching, all maturing and getting all gribbly. Yeah, it's been out for about 2 weeks now. I'll keep it going, it'll mature soon enough. And then there's my rubberized pubes. Yeah, for the Burma build. Right, so that's everything, come on. So that's the studio, guys. You can see what took me so long to sort. And I'm still kind of sorting it, you know what I mean? I've still got paints to move around and bits to figure out, but it's so much more productive. It's ironic, yeah, because I've actually lost, yeah, floor space when it comes to square footage, because the shelves are deeper, you know, the desks move slightly out and slightly this way. But I've ended up with a roomier studio, yeah, because all this sort of shelves that were up here and crowding it have disappeared. It's quite weird. Yeah, it's a bit like the TARDIS. But the main thing is it's a lot more productive. So Bosicle, you're saying it's a lot more productive. What are you going to be productive in it? What are you going to do? Right, that's what you guys really want to know, innit? Well, terrain. No, I mean, to put it down, yeah, one of the things that I want to do on the channel is get regular. Yeah, well, before going away on the holiday, one of the things that I had to do was sort of finish off my Burma build video and do the Terrain X showcase. And probably for the first time ever, I actually scheduled those videos in advance, and they came out pretty much while I was actually away on holiday. Yeah, in fact, yeah, they did come out while I was away on holiday. And I actually managed to schedule the YouTube side, the Facebook post, and the Patreon post to all coincide with each other. And it's the first time I've done that. And it was nice, and I like the idea of getting ahead of myself. So one of my big priorities for this month, for September, is Let's Makes. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to get Let's Makes thrown at you, but I want to do as many as I can. I want to see if I can do about 8 Let's Makes, yeah, over this month. Now you're probably only going to see 3 or 4 of them, yeah, but what I want to do is to get into that situation where when I'm not like, right, okay, this week I've got to work on this because I need this video out at the end of the week. I want to get to the situation of knowing that the next 3 weeks' videos are already uploaded, scheduled. I know what's coming out for those, and I'm working on the stuff for the future. The reason being is if I can get sort of ahead of myself with various videos, then my life, which can be some ups and downs, as you know, with like family life, with what's going on with cares, with the old noggin and that sort of stuff, you know, I want to be able to, like, when I get hit by that and it sort of throws me off balance or keeps me out of the studio, I want to know that there's still content rolling, and it's a matter of deal with what I've got to deal with, whatever it is, and then get back into the studio and just play a little catch up, you know, get myself back ahead. Also, if I can get myself ahead, then what I'm thinking is, when I do get the big commissions, yeah, if they do take longer than I'm expecting and eat into my time, it's not going to mean that Mel disappears, because the footage will already be there. Yeah, so my major challenge for this month personally, okay, with regards to growing the channel, and you know, because I do need to grow the channel, I'm currently on about, works out financially, I'm currently on about 4 days out of 5 employment. Yeah, and now we're okay, Kez is, you know, Kez is doing brilliantly and sort of keeping us afloat as well, and you know, but I need to grow it, I need to get it up to 5 days, so I need to get more regular, build more content, more tutorial stuff, the stuff you like, because, you know, that brings in the patrons, you know, people like that stuff, and then they, you know, they'll throw me a quid for that, and if I can get enough people throwing me a quid, then, you know, it can actually be a full-time job, you know, rather than having to ask guys, can you meet this bill this month, you know, struggling and that sort of stuff. Yeah, so, that's where I'm going with the Let's Makes. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm just going to do a couple of Let's Makes and you're not going to see any other videos. Moving forward, as I said, I want to get more regular. So, there'll be one of these videos, this Monthly Mamble, at the start of the month. Okay? I'm thinking Thursdays, to be perfectly honest. Thursdays work for me. I like Thursdays for some reason. And so, what you call it? You'll have this one on a Thursday. The last Thursday of the month will be the Terraniac Showcase, because I'm quite enjoying that. I'm loving showing the builds off and that sort of stuff, and you guys are liking that. They don't get the view figures that the tutorials get, but I think it's important to sort of like the rounded side. I mean, I show you the tutorials, and then I want to show you what people are doing with the tutorials, because it encourages people to actually give it a go. You know what I mean? I think there's a bit of trepidation when you see other people's work. It's like, well, yeah, I can do that. You know, I can give that a go. And on top of that, yeah, there's some Terraniacs that are doing amazing work. Yeah, and it's like, it's a bit of an inspiration, you know what I mean? Even for me. Yeah, so I like the Terraniac Showcase. So that will be the last Thursday of the month. Now, my plan is, the Thursday before the last Thursday of the month is going to be Burma Build Day. Now, you guys will know that I am working on the old jungle. Yeah, it's back on the cards. I know a lot of you have really missed it. Okay. I've missed it, to be truthful, and it's been going through my mind tons while I've been on holiday, loads of ideas for it, but I can't just go full-time making my own terrain. I've got to do tutorials and lots of other stuff that you guys asked me for. Okay, so I'm allocating just a couple of days a month to work, you know, over the month, to work on my own terrain, and what you'll get is, you'll get a monthly update of where I've gone. I'll do my best to sort of contain it so they're themed, i.e. we're working on this, and, you know, you get a start to finish, you know what I mean, or definitely something, you know what I mean, something, progress, shall we say, and not just I'm doing a little bit here and I'm thinking about a little bit on here. I want to like focus on a different type of terrain each video, but because it's my own personal build and because my time is limited to work on it, yeah, if you want to help with that, yeah, jump on Patreon, throw a nugget the way, you know what I mean, the link's up there somewhere, yeah. The more time I have, the moment this becomes a full-time job, I've got more time to work on this. So if you want more Burma Build, jump on Patreon or PayPal down below. Yeah, either way, it all helps. I'm getting better at that as well. But no, it's going to be a monthly update video. Next, what we're working on is, as you saw with my little tour around the studio, we're working on trees. Okay, so I'm going to be jungling up trees, and I realised I kind of screwed up. Yeah, you know, with my vulcanized coconut fibre, or as we call them, pubes. Yeah, but with this piece, what I did was I laid all the lichen on top, directly on top of it, as you can see there, and that was wrong, because that wasn't the idea I had for it. But it's been months since I actually did it, literally months and months and months. Okay. And I've forgotten what my actual plan was and how I wanted to use the coconut fibre. And so essentially I cocked up. Yeah, I mean, it still looks beautiful, but it's nothing like what I wanted. It was like afterwards, after I'd done all my sort of like my pieces, I figured that out. And I'm sitting at home and it's like, I had like an epiphany. It was like, You weren't meant to do that with that. It wasn't supposed to be like that. So on the tree basis, I'm going to try the idea I originally had. So we're going to change it up some more. And of course, customise the trees. And then after the trees, we'll move on to something else. I've already got a few ideas, but shh, wait and see. As my mum used to say. All the time. Yeah, so that's what's going on with the Burma build, okay? So, with regards to going content, moving forward, after this week, because I don't think I'm going to get a video out in time for Tuesday, yeah, so apologies for Tuesday. You've got this one today on Thursday. There should be Tuesday videos going out, yeah, every week. Yeah, and there'll be Let's Makes. And once I've got the Let's Makes rolling, we'll delve into some more deeper terrain tutorials. Go back to the techniques and that sort of stuff as well. Yeah, now there's other things that you guys like, which is the terrain labs. Okay, now I'm playing around with that. I might not get one out this month, to be truthful. I might work on it with the plan of, rather than rushing it and trying to get it out, because technically it'll be a week from when this has got to come out, and my plan for that terrain lab is going to require a lot of space in between doing things. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be viable, to be perfectly honest, as I'm filming this. I'm filming this on the Friday, yeah, before this Thursday. So a week, essentially a week before you see this video. I've just got back from camping, so I'm just catching up. Yeah. But there's the terrain labs I want to get back into, but they're quite involved, yeah, so I need to start plan those and get those rolling. Same with the product overviews. We've got a few product overviews and a couple of things we've got to look at, yeah, that I'm sort of still outstanding, so we'll get those rolling. And I think there'll be a Thursday video in between this monthly Mamble and the Burma build, so maybe 1 or 2 a month, depending on how many Thursdays in the month there is. Yeah. So content wise, the idea is I want to get to the stage where I'm giving you 2 good videos a week. Okay? I did debate about doing perhaps more and doing a Saturday show and a weekend thing, and let's get the main content sorted first. Yeah, my main mission this month, okay, is get ahead with the Let's Makes to the stage where I can pretty much turn around and say, well, for the next 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, it's already done. You know what I mean? I'm ahead of the game. Crack on with my Burma build, get the tree stuff done that you've seen. Yeah, on top of that, yeah, polish up the Terrain X Showcase a little more. It's getting there, but it's kind of helping my editing skills. It'll certainly help once I've got a bit more of a powerful PC, which is one of the things that we're collecting for on the live shows at the minute. Now, there will be live shows going forward. There will be the Sunday nighter, as always, yeah. If I'm here, if I can physically do the Sunday nighter because I have an internet connection, it goes on. The only times I don't do the Sunday nighter is if we're away or something like that, you know what I mean? But Sunday night at 9 o'clock UK time is set every Sunday. Now we've got the live studio shows coming up. Yeah, Kez goes back to university. We're just waiting for her timetable, and we're just trying to sort out the kids' after school activities because they go back to school. They've gone back to school this week. So I just need to figure out what evening I'm free to come into the studio to do the evening show, because I like doing it from the studio and it's better as an evening show than in a daytime show. So I just need to figure that out. So give me a week or so just to get that rolling, and we'll be back with the studio live shows, and we'll make that a regular weekly thing as well, because, you know, I like it, you like it, we all like it. And that's it. That's where I am with the terrain shooter right now. Text come in, my microphone didn't turn up, it got lost in the post, and they've decided to refund me rather than send me another. So I've got to order another once their e-check clears. Yeah, nice, eh? I wonder if they're sitting on that just to gain the interest. I just wanted the microphone. But anyway, ordering a new microphone. We've got the room set up here now, yeah? 2 camera filmings coming back now. I've got my second camera. Thank you guys. Yeah, I've got my tripods and everything. So we're going to be, I've got 2 camera filming figured from the workbench. Yeah, look, we did that with the Fable Realms build. The idea of the camera that I talk to and the camera that shows you what I'm doing. Yeah, I just need to figure it out for working here. Yeah, and once I've worked it out, we'll go to 3 cameras. And what I'll do is I'll get a really nice webcam, and I'll use it, I'll film it straight down here. So we've got all sorts of different angles sorted, you know what I mean? Or different views. Yeah, it takes a little bit of working out, but I'll work it out. But that's essentially what's going on the channel. That's where we're going. So, plenty of terrain coming, more Burma build coming, more terrain labs coming, a few more product overviews and that sort of stuff coming. Yeah, and Mel is a happy man. Mel's had a good break. Mel's in his happy place. Yeah, I've got loads of projects I want to get stuck into. All my big commissions are off my back, and to be truthful, I'm avoiding Foregrounds emails because Ben's already mentioned Salute, and I'm like, no, I wanted to work on my own stuff, so we're going to get this rolling. So guys, I think after this video, if you've got any questions or anything like that in the comments, you know, or anything, just throw them in. Talk to me. Yeah, have a natter. You know what I mean? Even if it's just telling me what you've done for you, what you're working on, or what you've done today. I'm going to get a load of weird comments off that one. Actually, Mel, I've been gardening. Very well done, mate. Very well done. I'll pass that on to Corbin now. But anyway, that's what we're doing. Hope you appreciate it, guys. Hope me sharing my passion for all this bloody stuff. You know what I mean? You know, brings you a bit of joy and a bit of happiness. And if it does, and you'd like to help me and keep this smile going, remember there's Patreon and PayPal. It does help, guys. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'll see you Sunday night, and get ready for terrain, guys, because we're on it. All the best, yeah? See you later, guys. Ta-da.